Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by to watch. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. My personal readings are open, so if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below for information on how to purchase a reading and also how to purchase my other products. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to watch over and protect me whilst I perform this reading. All readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I'm also going to invoke the energy of the three fates to help guide me through this reading. So I'm going to start with the IKEV extra deck and see what comes out. Then I'll put some tarot down and we'll go from there. I'm just winging it today for today's reading. So the first card out is self-doubt, insecurity. So someone in this connection is insecure and jealous. They're in lack mentality, scarcity. They could be trying scarcity tactics. There could be third parties involved, and they may be unaware of your spiritual gifts, or they may be trying to steal your spiritual gifts or jealous of your spiritual gifts. You're optimistic here. You have hope. You know that your spiritual gifts are increasing. Nice. And someone's insecure about this. What else do we need to know about this, please, Spirit? Yeah, so this person's insecure, so they've involved other people. They may or may not have been aware of your spiritual gifts, but you're optimistic. You're looking to the future. Yeah, you're using your intuition here. You're very intuitive. Someone's insecure and jealous about this. You could be a reader as well. You see clearly. You see someone's in lack. Yeah, you could definitely be a reader. This could be your job, or someone is losing a job here and they're insecure about it. This could be to do with your work situation. They're involving other people, talking about your spiritual gifts. Yep, could be a masculine who tried to steal from you. They involved a third party here. Yeah, they're a player. They're non-committal. They thought they were being clever. They were trying to steal your spiritual gift. Definitely. We have spiritual gift and theft. Third wheel and masculine. So this is a masculine with a third wheel. Player. Yep, they're in lack mentality due to a work situation. They're insecure about your talents and gifts, your ability to divine and use your intuition. Definitely a jealous masculine or jealous of a female here. Yep, someone who manipulates, or someone who uses divination to manipulate, which is a big no-no. They shouldn't have done this. They should have led, is what I'm hearing. They shouldn't have tried to steal from you. This player tried to palm themselves off as a divine masculine, but they're not. They're a player. They don't have access to you, or you have access to the Akashic records. That's your job. Access to the Akashic records. Or someone could be using manipulation and accessing the Akashic records as well. They don't have permission to do this, is what I'm hearing. It's your spiritual gift and they can't steal it. Trying to be you. There's a copycat. I'm going to get 3 more. What else does the collective need to know about this? You're gaining access to a new level here, is what I'm hearing. And you're going to be able to incorporate it into your work. There's a card that flipped over. I'm going to take it. Friend, you could have a friend or confidant who is going to tell you about some sort of third party situation, or a friend could be a third party. So be aware of that. They tried to manipulate you. They wanted access to you. Well, they wanted access to your job, your career in divination. Or they need to be around you because of your insight into a situation to do with a third party. Yep, someone's unhinged here. They couldn't steal from you, so now they're unhinged. They're unstable. You're getting upgraded is what I'm hearing. One more, please, Spirit. And then we'll get into the tarot. So definitely a masculine energy around you that involved a third party. Could have been a friend that they involved in this to steal your spiritual gifts. But you're on the right path here. You lead with your heart. You trust your intuition. You trust the divine. And these people are in lack and they're insecure. Their access has been denied. Yep. Now someone's unstable because they couldn't take from you. They tried every trick in the book is what I'm hearing. They are a trick. Yeah, they tried to bind you here. But now this player is bound and you have hope and you're a wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, collective, awesome. So you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing, going on the right path here. Someone's stuck. Someone who tried to use magic is stuck. Okay, can you show me, Spirit, please, current energy for this situation, for the collective? What do we need to know about this player energy who involved other people, tried to steal someone's gifts? Current energy is Six of Cups, so this is someone in the past, someone who you were in love with, someone who you thought was your soulmate, and this person could be looking back at you, thinking that you're the best thing they ever had, and you are. You're a wish fulfillment. They should have put more work into this. Six of Cups, but now they're insecure. They're in lack because of your spiritual gift of divination, or you're just very intuitive. You lead with your heart. Definitely someone from the past with the Six of Cups. A love of life energy. So the obstacle here is the Ten of Wands in reverse. So someone wants to relieve a burden here or unload a burden, but it's challenging. They don't have access to you, so they can't unload this burden, or you're unloading this burden of a third party situation. Take what resonates for your situation. I want to see what's hidden here for the collective. I think everyone knows what's going on. Ten of Coins, what's hidden is someone is broke. They have no legacy. Ten of Coins in the reverse. They have no legacy. They have nothing to pass on because they try and steal from others. They couldn't steal this from you. They're losing a job. They could lose a business as well, bankrupt, or issues with finances, and they want to come towards you to release this burden. Ten of Wands in reverse, Ten of Coins in reverse. You're not burdened financially. You have no financial burdens. You have no burdens from the past either. You have success here, Six of Wands, or you're being recognized publicly for your gifts is what I'm hearing. Their thoughts about this situation is the King of Swords. So they're worried that Archangel Michael is going to come for their ass. Or they should have been more clear in their communication. They should have led, or they're feeling like they could be being investigated for things that they did in the past that created a burden. And now they're in this lack mindset. So they could be being investigated. What's in the heart? In the heart is the World, and it kind of came out kind of wonky, so they want this to end. They want this pain and this financial struggle to end. They've always been in a financial struggle is what I'm hearing. From the past, it's coming to the future. They're insecure, not just emotionally, but financially. And now someone's looking into their financial situation. Yeah, they're in a tower. It's all coming crashing down. It's all being revealed. They have no legacy. They have nothing to pass on to their children. The House of Cards is coming down is what I'm hearing. Financially unstable, no money, nothing to pass on. They involve too many people here. They're not spiritually gifted. You have all the hope, and they're a player. In their hopes and fears, Queen of Wands in reverse, they're fearing that they're only going to be able to attract feminine energies who use sex to get ahead. Could be a bad witch as well. So they could have been tempted by someone who was doing the bippity bop, the hokey pokey, you know, Expelliarmus, all that stuff under the moon, doing weirdo shit, walking backwards 3 times, throwing graveyard dirt over their back and, you know, hanging upside down. All the weirdo shit. So they're worried that that's all they're going to attract, or that's all they're going to be, or that's what they're going to be seen as, someone who manipulates energy, and they want to end a cycle here. Or they could also be worried because the Queen of Wands in reverse is also someone who's not attractive, so they could be worried that they're not attractive, or that they picked someone who wasn't attractive over you, and now that's their legacy. 10 of Coins in reverse, a legacy that's no good with someone who's not attractive. They want to end this and release this burden, but they're being judged, and that could be their judgment. I want to see what's in their environment, please, Spirit. Or they could have said that you didn't take care of yourself, that you didn't take care of them, that you spent their money, that you were a burden. It's all a lie. In their environment is the 8 of Swords reversed, so they want to get out of a trap. They're trying desperately to get out of this trap, is what I'm hearing. Or they're worried that this investigation is going to trap them. It's going to reveal something on the internet. With the World card, there's something on the internet that could be leaked. And it could be leaked by this Queen of Wands reverse, someone that the other woman that they involved. Could be a prostitute, or someone who sells sex or uses sex to obtain financial advantage. They've said this about you. Yep, but now the truth is being revealed with the King of Swords here. He's looking at the past. He's using his intuition as well. And yeah, this person is feeling stuck or trapped, or like they could go to jail and lose everything. What does the collective think about this situation, please, Spirit? What does the collective feel here? You feel that they're stuck, that there's no movement forward, that this is done. They have no willpower. You also feel that they tried to play God, judgment reversed. So you feel like there's a judgment that's going to go against them here. They wanted to make something unfair to you. They wanted to stop your forward movement, but it's backfiring here with the World. 10 of Wands reversed. They weren't able to create an ending for you, and they weren't able to create a burden here. They weren't able to make something unfair. They weren't able to get you stuck because there's righteousness here. They couldn't get you begging is what I'm hearing. They could be losing some sort of vehicle here, or their movement is being stuck, and you're feeling that. Or you're feeling that a judgment isn't going to go their way. How do you feel about this? You feel like they broke your heart, like there was betrayal here. There was. And that they betrayed you with someone who wasn't valuable. 10 of Coins reverse, no value. Queen of Wands reverse, a feminine energy with no value. playing with people who have no value, who have no honor. They didn't judge this situation well. They should have stopped and thought before they moved forward. Definitely looks like this person could have cheated on you with someone who posed as your friend. They wanted to bind you to their energy here. They wanted to keep you in lack and have you begging is what I'm hearing. What's the outcome in this situation? King of Cups in the upright. So you're in emotional stability. You're loyal is what I'm hearing. Emotionally stable, confident, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Definitely could be a reader. Could be moving towards a masculine who is emotionally intelligent, kind, caring, loving, uses their emotions well. Could be a choice between two masculines here, but it looks like someone's protecting your emotions here. What else? Three of Cups, so there's a reason to celebrate here. This King of Cups could ask you to a party or a celebration. Yep, it's that time of year, so yeah, and I've seen that a lot of you are getting multiple offers. I can see that again. Or it's going to be revealed to you that this person has had all these people around them celebrating, partying. Yep. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Someone's not inspired here. They've lost all their passion. There's no divine spark. This player, they could have some sort of sexual issue here, impotence, because they party too much. It's bound to them now. They can't move forward. There's no forward movement. Access denied here. There's a betrayal. They're being betrayed by this third party. This third party is moving towards someone else. Yep, I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands, player. Yep, so there's a player here that's still in your energy, that tried to steal from you, not just spiritually, like financially as well. They wanted to create a huge burden here. They wanted you in scarcity mode. They wanted to create insecurity over your gifts, your talents. They didn't want you to have any hope. They wanted you to fight for them, to fight with third parties constantly. They put a lot of work into this. They portrayed themselves as an authority figure, someone who was upstanding and upright, but all they did was steal. They tried to bind you in this energy. There definitely looks like they used a lot of emotional manipulation here. King of Cups. That's King of Cups in reverse. They wanted to stop your forward movement. They made a judgment call about this. Chariot in reverse, Judgment in reverse. It was a bad call. They wanted to make something unfair for you, or they wanted to stop your forward movement. There's a cycle ending here. They couldn't create a burden, and yeah, you're moving forward with love. You've got some dating opportunities here. They can't steal this from you. You're gifted and they're impotent. It's part of their judgment. They're not liking this. They've snapped because they couldn't get something to go their way here. But you guys are doing great. Collective on the bottom of the deck, and then as I just split the deck, role model came out. So you guys are a role model for other people in the collective. I like that. And this person's stuck in player energy. So I like this for you. This is definitely an X. We're still dealing with this energy, but it looks like they're being judged here. King of Swords looking into the past. Six of Cups into a love situation. And this person doesn't want to go to jail. So they could try and throw someone under the bus here, but they're being investigated. Yep. And there's some sort of sexual issue they're dealing with, but I've seen that in quite a few of these readings, this sexual issue that keeps coming up for them. They're a player. They're always going to be a player. They're always going to try and steal. And they don't want to put in any effort. They want things given to them. Yep. So I wish you the best in this situation, and I'll see you for your next reading. All the best. Goodbye.